how to lock chests in Minecraft Bedrock and Java Edition. So as you can see, this chest right here is locked. But if I click on it with the key, then the chest is open and I can access the loot, take anything out or add anything to the chest. But here's a tripwire hook that isn't named the correct name. And as you can see, it doesn't open the chest. It has to be the one that's the right name. So to be able to get your key to have the right name, you simply need to go to an anvil, and it doesn't have to be a tripwire hook. You can use whatever item you want for this. This is just what looks the most like a key. But put your item in an anvil and simply name it to whatever you want it to be for the key. So in this case, we're just going to put key because it's simple, but you can put any name you do want to for your key. So now that this is named key, it will open the chest once again. Also, this is for Minecraft Java Edition. We'll get to Bedrock Edition in a second as it's a different method, but it does still work and allows you to lock chests. So for Java Edition, to be able to lock chests, you first of all need to find the chest that you want to lock. So we're going to go for this one right here. You then need to face into the chest, and you need to go into chat and type the following commands. /data merge block, then the coordinates, which you can auto-complete because you're looking into your chest, and then this. So make sure you have all of the correct brackets, symbols, and everything like I have here. You can change where it says Minecraft tripwire hook to be whatever item you want, and you can change the name where it says key to be whatever name you want for your item. Let's just leave it as key though for this example, and then press enter, and this chest is now locked. So I can't access this chest, but if I do hold out a key, then I can access the chest. And this works as shulker boxes, barrels, or any other container in your Minecraft worlds. So this is a locked chest in Minecraft Bedrock Edition without mods. I can't open this chest, but any other chest in this room opens as normal. However, if you get your key and you place it into a dropper, so right here, this is the dropper, this is the key, which is called subscribe, which you should do if you haven't already. Put that in the middle of your dropper like so, and the chest is now open, and I can now access this chest. And you can do this for as many chests as you do want to. You can simply repeat this system to be able to have it lock every chest in your Minecraft world if you wanted to. So the way this works is using structure voids. So structure voids, if they're placed down, will stop you being able to enter chests when you have structure voids. As you can see, there's structure voids all around the locked chest. So there's a structure void from this block right here all the way over to this block right here is where it gets filled. So you need to write down the coordinates of a few different things. First of all, for where your dropper is, you need to write down the coordinates, and you need to make sure you have it facing a particular way. It doesn't matter which way, but in this case, we just went for it facing upwards like so. Just make sure you know which way it is, and you'll need that again in a second. Then you also need the coordinates for where you want it to fill with structure voids. So from this block right here, from this bottom block here, all the way to this top block over here, so that it covers all sides of the chest. You want it to cover the side, you want it to cover the chest itself on top of it, and also in front of it as well. And behind it. So if I break a block right here, it will automatically change to a structure void, so you can't break the wall to be able to get into the locked chest. Next, what you want to do is you want to get yourself another dropper, so a second dropper, and place it the same orientation. So again, this time it's straight up. You can do whatever you want, just make sure they match. And then you need to put whatever item you want for your key to be inside. So in this case, to unlock the chest, we're going to use a piece of paper that says subscribe. Obviously, you can have it be whatever you want it to be. Have it be secret, so only you or a team or whatever you're doing, if you're doing an SMP or something with teams, know the key of a way to be able to unlock your chests. So subscribe, in this case, is what we went for. You can use anything, a tripwire if you want it to look more like a key, or anything else you want it to be. And you can name the item in an anvil to be able to get the named item. So you need the coordinates for this dropper as well, the original dropper, and also where you want it to fill. Then you need two command blocks, the first of which is repeat and always active, and this is the command. So it's execute unless blocks, and then the coordinates of your first dropper, so the one in the room with the chest. And then again, you want to write those same coordinates for your dropper with the chest. Then you want the coordinates of the second dropper, so the one that you just put whatever you want the key to be inside of, you want to have those coordinates here. And then all, run, /fill, and then the coordinates of where you want it to fill, making sure it's all the sides of your locked chest. And then structure _void keep. And then the second command block here is chain. It's always active, and this is the command. So it's the same thing again, but instead of unless blocks, it's if blocks. And at the end, the fill command is flipped. So it's air replace structure _void instead. So what this is doing is it's setting any of the blocks around the chest to a structure void, even ones if you do break them. So if I was to break this block here, for example, it will also set this to a structure void as well. And then you can do this for as many chests as you want simply by adding more coordinates and more command blocks, but doing the same thing again. Thank you to GodSonnet for helping me set up these commands. And if you want to know how to use the fill command with randomized blocks, check out a video on screen.